Bet your bottom dollar, you know I be riding hot seat. On set, drop the hot beef. Think try me, could take the smoke.
What's good, y'all? Sometimes you need clarity. Today we back again.
Where we at?
We got started this time,
Oh my
bro.
God.
We got started this time, bro.
Wait a minute, because we had 2651 more aside.
Yes.
Can't hold a good juice bar down. You heard?
Yes. WD Express juices. Yes.
We in here. I like it
We
in
got
here.
the shrimp,
I
we got
wasn't
the
here last
waffles.
time, right? Because I wasn't here last time, but I'm enjoying it
The
already.
shrimp is on point. I'm sorry, I want to take another one. Can I take it now?
No, not right now.
Why?
It's dumb good.
No, not right now, please.
Why she can't eat?
Problem.
The problem people with food is crazy.
Oh, yeah, okay, alright, cool. Heard
Bro, she good.
Heard ya.
You've been here before. We've been down this road. You new
I'm new to this. I'm
Yeah.
new. I'm a newcomer.
But anyway, how was your day? Oh,
Huh?
my name is Carlton.
Is it?
Yeah.
Just called to today.
Yeah, just Carlton.
Nothing else?
Understood.
Nothing
Oh, we gotta go outside more.
I like it. Yeah, I like that. I'm Nessa.
And I'm Starquasia.
Who? Scoopity.
Yeah, who?
Alright, how was your day?
Long.
Very long. Like very Mendingo long.
Oh, yeah.
It was long. Sorry.
You going that route?
It was just
today?
long. It was long.
Alright,
It was long.
I bet.
I didn't want to describe
I wish
my
I could see
logo.
the shooter's face.
God
That was
bless.
funny.
God bless.
I wish we could have showed the shooter's face just now.
God
His face is
bless.
crazy.
God bless.
Yeah, it was long.
Yeah.
How was yours?
I agree.
Short?
Yo, this is crazy. I would have given this.
She's shooting.
It was short? Oh, I'm tired. That's probably why I'm doing
My day was short. Yeah.
Okay.
My day
Cool.
was short.
Like what? Like short like what?
Dang. I ain't go there.
Anyway, so let's get into these topics. Feces Man.
Oh.
Do y'all know Feces Man?
Yo, I dead. His face is familiar. That happened uptown by me.
You know why his face familiar?
Because why? We know him.
You know why his face
We know him.
Yo, nah, tell her.
Why his face is mad familiar? Because I just seen his face before.
He from Colgate.
He from Yeti side.
He got African.
He is.
Yeah.
So y'all got that in y'all DNA?
So no. He on drugs.
It's about-
I ain't gonna-
Damn, no. All right, we not gonna go there. We not gonna go there.
What is
Look at
that?
his mental
I'm cool
health.
how I see it.
No.
Nah, I'm not. No.
That's
No.
not.
He was on the two line. What's
everything
happening?
can't
do that.
What is happening on the two
I'm
line?
not
Wait,
blaming everything on mental
Can you
health.
tell me what happened? Because I don't know what happened.
He
I
got
don't know
off
what
the
we talking
train. He had feces in his hand,
In a bag.
in a bag.
Which means
That's
what?
more.
What,
That's
you know,
more.
No, you know what that means, right? That means he took a sugar honey iced tea
Yeah.
in the middle of the cart
Good
probably,
job. 2
and
minutes.
put it in a bag and then hit somebody with it,
And mushed it in her
and
face.
then like made sure.
Wait,
no,
whoa,
He made sure it came out like.
Wait,
Am I
So
done
you
yet?
blame that on mental health?
That's Ed. That's drugs.
I'm not doing that.
He's on the two
Time
train.
out. I thought he was just doing it on the wall.
No, he did it in her face.
My man upgraded. He
The 2
upgraded
train,
to
the-
someone's face.
The number 2 stands for K2. He was on the 2. Everybody on the 2
He
train
really
was
took
K2.
a number 2.
In real life on the 2 train. Why he probably was smoking K2?
With number 2.
And then
Because he was on K2.
and then went crazy with bizarre.
All right, I'm out.
Yo, K2,
I'm
that's
tapping out
strong?
of this.
He went bizarre. I don't never want
I
K2.
remember when
actually.
K2 first came out. It was killing people, right? When K2 came out?
Nah, it was just making him go wild.
It was like
Yeah.
zombies.
Remember they had the documentary for 2/5. 2/5 started with the K2. It was the whole documentary. You can find it on YouTube.
Yo, but he's a predicate. He's a predicate at that. That's not his first time.
That's not his first time.
That's not his first time.
Yeah.
He got locked up, right? They caught him. Or,
Yeah, they call him.
I ain't gonna lie, and I should say this, but I hope they whip his behind
Guess what?
in jail.
He's out.
And what happened?
He's
then?
out.
And
Somebody
why?
gonna smoke him.
And
He's
why?
out.
How's he out? How?
Because of the new bail reform laws.
Okay.
Who we blame for that?
All the Democrats.
Oh, okay.
But what's the law? What's the new? What do we say?
Okay.
I was looking it up. It's
Okay.
something about how like people like us is not able to pay for bail, but Caucasian people is able to pay for bail. So they try to keep it even. So like the misdemeanors or non-violent felonies, they don't give y'all bail, and they eliminated cash bail. So that's what happened. So now it's like
Oh, okay.
Was that not violent though?
they trying to say,
It wasn't?
clearly.
That's crazy.
That's why I'm confused.
I can't say like I was telling Vanessa earlier. In jail, the mental health people, they be in their cells playing with their feces, playing against the wall, throwing it at you. Will walk by, they throw it at you. They pee in lotion bottles and squeeze it and walk by. They be, the normal inmates is not doing that. So the mental health people, and then they get released. And what you think they gonna do? The same behavior. They got the same behavior.
This is gonna sound crazy.
And some wasn't always like that. Cause you know I know him personally. He was normal. That's why I believe that. So he was normal.
So you think it's the medicine and stuff? So you think he offered medicine?
It's smoking. It's drugs.
It's
drugs, bro. It's drugs. Yeah.
So do we?
And he young, huh? This is crazy. This is crazy. Right, his face looks mad. I mean, when I saw the video, I'm like, yo, he look wild familiar. This is crazy. Who is this? I said that like he looked wild familiar. This man like, yo, what happened on your block? On 241st. I said, where is it? On 241st. At the train station.
I just think that people like that shouldn't.
The 2 train is nasty.
I feel like people like that should have bail.
I'm gonna tell you something. The other day I was on a train on Friday, and a little cutty joint that like I'm sitting there not paying attention on my phone, whatever, and she like sat next to me, but like dumb hard on some.
You gonna see me?
Yeah.
You gonna see me?
I turned around and she mad. First of all, you dumb small. I will break you up on this train. I looked at her and she's still moving, like going. The guy next to me, she pushing him. I stood up a little bit, like, oh, all right, I want you to feel this temperature. The guy across me was on some, like, don't even do it. I was close to breaking her up on the 2 train.
Old people love doing that. Old people love trying to. Even though she wasn't.
Stop it right now.
And I looked at him like,
understood, right?
Even though she was young, old people love trying to fit into that little small seat right there. Like it could be you.
Oh, they don't care.
But I don't mind old people. But you ain't about to be a cut. You ain't
I do mind because they be.
Somebody did that to me.
Yeah,
I was pregnant with Justin,
movement.
and somebody did that to me, and I had him in the carrier, and I went crazy on the bus. You don't see a whole baby right here. He looked like when everybody's like, yeah, she's right. Yeah,
Sister Soldier.
Yeah.
All right, since we talking about laws and stuff, and the criminal justice system, do you think you could be a CO?
CO, what's that?
A correction officer.
Oh no, I just wanted to make sure people knew. Silly.
Oh right, yeah, correction officer.
I could be.
Hell.
I feel like I would be too cool though. That's the only thing. So maybe I couldn't be. Let's say maybe no, I couldn't be. I guess.
No.
Alright, so I signed up to be a correction officer, and I passed the test. I didn't pass the background, so they curved me, and then I waited a year, and then I caught a case. So I was like, yo, you know what? God is clearly trying to tell me this ain't for me. So I just took another route.
But you think you could have been?
I think I would have got locked up.
If you was a correction officer?
Yeah, I think I would have been like selling.
What?
Drugs and stuff?
Yeah, I think I.
For real?
Yeah.
So I have one friend that lost their job as being a correction officer. A female. We'll go female.
Getting crazy.
She was getting bucked. She was
getting bucky.
She busting her cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
She was getting bucky.
And then I have another guy who's like, he takes it. He's one of those like, you know.
Anal.
Oh my god.
Anal.
Like for instance, you said how people throw pee and all that. He's had all that happen to him, but it don't matter to them because they get time off. So they get like 90 days off. All they gotta do is they gotta go see a shrink, but they get time off. So it don't matter to them because they get mad time off paid. So I seen like, you know,
okay.
They don't mind none of that stuff that happens to them because they get time off.
That's paid. That's dope. That's
and it's not
it's
not considered as missing time. So it's like
you get paid.
I'm doing whatever I want at 1 o'clock. Basically,
but that's bad. Cause sometimes you have CEOs that
do it intentionally.
Exactly. They antagonize to make them.
Oh yeah,
do
that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
It's giving Whitworth right now.
They want time off.
So Nessa, why you feel like you can't be a CEO?
Good question.
I have to be like what?
Because you ain't say why not.
That's not for me. I always want to be an internal affairs cop. Always.
You said that.
You said
always. I want to get the bad people out. They crooked too. Like nah. No.
Yeah, they are.
It's not for me.
But you already know that if you wanted to be internal affairs, you had.
I know, and that's why
you had to grab the grip, have the badge on, and give out tickets.
No, you could
get tickets too.
I mean, well,
they give out tickets.
Well, however you start somewhere.
Yeah. No, you gotta be a cop.
I think you would have to be a
But
cop.
not get out tickets, you could something.
Every
I never
cop
still
giving
do it. I don't
You
think
could
I
be a
would do it
beat
in my
walker.
car.
I'm not
I
giving out
get
tickets.
to in my
If I was a beat walker, I'm not giving out tickets. Zero.
What if your supervisor there?
What am I giving a ticket out for? Depends on what is it for.
Okay.
I feel like, and that's what I ain't gonna lie. I thought about being a cop before, only because I found out like how many credits you need and all that, and it was like, whoa, this is not easy. Then when I started working at Best Buy, I was like, wait, no, I get paid for this.
And you
why would I risk my
your
life?
life? That's right.
And instead
It's
of
true.
selling TVs, that's
It's
dumb. No, thank you.
It's true.
That's how that happened.
I never spoke about how I wanted to become a cop. No, right?
No.
Nah.
I went to orientation. I think I spoke about it. I went to the orientation, and when I went, I didn't feel right. It didn't feel right for me, so I left.
You feel like a snitch?
Nah,
What made you feel like you wanted to be a cop? But you already at that stage.
You went to the place.
That's what made you not want to, but what made you want to in the first place?
I wanted to make a change. Like
Okay.
that's all.
I can't see.
That was
what's
true.
that.
Yeah, I wanted to be. I want.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
Because you gotta remember,
He gives you
I
cop.
live on a block where.
Like dickhead.
I'll-
Dickhead cop.
All right, let me finish.
Got it.
Thank you. I lived on
That
a
was
block
fast
where
too?
cops like really messed with us, so I didn't like it. So I'm like, I bet let me become a one and let me change it. If I see one of them messing with one of the people that look like me, yo, chill, like, calm down.
You never had like cool cops in your block?
No.
We had some cool ones on Watson.
Yeah.
They just talk, whatever.
Hey,
but
y'all,
like,
hey, move it,
whatever.
let's go.
Man,
Yeah,
they-
move it.
we ain't leaving a little hot shut up. It was like that.
Yeah.
The 40 is gonna be the 40. That's it.
Oh, you was like 40, you was 43rd? Yeah.
43rd.
I think I got locked up in that precinct.
48
You probably did.
We looked for you in that
Everybody got
precinct.
arrested in that precinct.
We looked for him in that precinct and couldn't find him. You forgot?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, you did.
They had him in the back door somewhere because why we couldn't find you?
Yo, that's crazy because you was really in there. Oh, all right.
Have you ever
Paige, look. Please insert that somewhere. Somewhere in there.
have you ever encountered a cop that looked like you that was an a-hole?
That's a fact. It beat them.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's so sad.
That's why I'm like, yo, bro, you me.
It really beat him.
And he be like, yeah, but my supervisor right here, he want me to give you the ticket. And I be like, your supervisor not even here.
And that'd be a lie. That'd be a lie. They trying to
They trying to
get
gas
an excuse
you,
to make it
yeah.
seem like, bro,
It's not me.
I'm still the brother,
Yeah.
but please.
Right.
So,
How you don't think they went in with that mentality and then got
I don't. Some of them got bullied. Some of them, cause I know cops now. I know plenty of black cops, and they not like that.
So
I know them personally.
I know a lot of cops too, but cops have their only mentality at the end of the day is getting home.
That's a fact.
That's their, so it's hard to like, because you gotta think about it. If I know you hate me, of course I'm gonna give it up like that.
But
You always talk about that. That's funny.
But you know why they hate you. It's
But
not like you don't.
But I watched something the other day and it was like, saying like that's like saying like all white people is racist or all black people is racist or all cops are bad. No.
I agree.
Like
I agree with that analogy that you're saying. I agree with it. But a person that's immature and don't think like that see as F cops.
Yeah.
F cops. Anybody that have a badge is F them. But also you gotta understand why that little girl father probably got killed by a cop. Now she got trauma. Now every time she see a cop, F a cop.
But that's only with cops.
That's what we talking about.
That little girl didn't get raped by somebody and now somebody going to kill all rapists. You feel me? It's they're picking and choosing.
How we jump from there?
Because it's the same thing. It's like, all right, well, my dad got killed by a cop, so I'm killing all cops. Let's say if it was somebody who got raped before. She not going out killing all rapists. Somebody their brother got murdered. They out there murking everybody that's murdering somebody. So it's like, because I'm a cop, because I hold a badge, I'm a threat.
And one thing I'll say about that, I agree with you.
There's really people out there that's threats, like in real life.
I agree with you. Certain people, not like for instance, it was a story about the cop. No, it's not a cop. It was a guy that he did all the movies and saving the girl. Like I'm gonna call you back. Like the white guy, and then he always saving the little white girl. Oh wait, y'all don't know what movie that is? I bet.
Not Taken in one of those.
Taken,
right?
yes,
Oh, okay.
Taken. Him, Taken.
Right.
So his friend got raped by a black guy. Now he's saying F all black guys. Now that's why his movies was taken down. You could Google it and all that. But that's what I mean. Like some people have that mindset.
Right? Should we blame him for that now because he just don't like?
Yes, I should blame.
But we don't blame somebody who hate cops because their father got killed by a cop.
Is
that not the same thing?
A father and a friend.
If your friend got killed by a cop and you say I hate all cops now, and
I'm going to hate those cops.
Right. So is that not right for him to say my friend got raped by black people, so I don't like black men? That's the same exact thing.
So it's a different. I'm gonna tell you why it's a difference. The reason why it's a difference is because the cops will be like, yeah, you did the right thing.
To him.
To the cop, like, yeah, you did the right thing.
But not all cops. We think that.
But it's a lot of them.
But not all.
But when we look at it, when like we see a girl get raped by a guy, we're not gonna be like, oh, you know what? All black guys is messed up. We're gonna be like, yo, he's wrong for that. But they looking at that cop like, yo, you took one down today. A lot of them think like that. You gotta remember, a lot of them went to the army too.
I see it. I get it.
Like, all they see, oh, target, bang. Oh, you took down that target today. You bodied him.
Some of them think like that.
And not for nothing. I'm giving you input. At their shooting range, they got someone that looked like me as a shooting range. Yeah. It's not a target.
They got white people too. They got
majority they use the one that looked like me. That's a fact. You can say they trust and believe the white guy. Change it to the black guy.
I think it goes both ways because I'm not saying like, oh, I'm on the cop side or anything. It goes both ways because it's like the black people ain't doing no better to say they doing any different than what they expect from us.
And I'm not disagreeing.
They're going right. They ain't going against the grain. They're going right with it. Like.
And I agree and I disagree because some of them do fight. Some of them have lawsuits because the stop and frisk. They said they not doing it. It been stories about black people standing up, but it's always negativity that drives it more than the people that's fighting the fight. You never hear about the people that's fighting the fight. You always hear about the negativity. So yeah, it's people out there that's doing the right thing. But I mean, I agree and I disagree.
Yeah, both ways. I feel like it's good cops, bad cops, and it's just good.
Absolutely,
it's good people and bad people. Period. We don't have to describe what they are. It's just good people and it's bad people.
That's a fact.
Should a person who say fuck the police be able to call the police in time of need of the police?
That's a good question. That's a very good question.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I pay my taxes.
Let me say yeah.
I pay my taxes.
I mean, I don't know.
Especially if you live in New York, you can't carry a gun. Like, I mean,
it is kind of crazy though. Like, fuck the police, and I was like, somebody robbed me. Just call the cops. That's crazy. You just said, what? You don't want to help? That's crazy. That's kind of wild.
It depends on the It really depends on. If I get robbed, I'm not calling the cops.
I'm taking the L, right?
Yeah, I'm taking the L. I'm gonna take care of myself. Like, if I see someone. Prime example, I called the cops before. I seen someone on the bridge on 174th Street about to jump. Did y'all hear what I just said?
You told us this story, yep.
So it's like, if I see someone about to jump from a bridge, I ain't gonna lie, I'm like, yo, whatever. Then I'm like, in my conscience, I'm like, yo, I gotta live with that.
I'm cool when people fighting, when I see kids fighting and stuff, I call the cops. Because if they stab one another, they call the cops. They doing stupidness on the corner.
You said, why ain't you talking down?
Yeah.
I would've been like, yo, you wanna jump, go ahead.
You told me,
like no, that's why imagine you having a conversation with someone you don't know.
Bro, like, this is not worth it. You got to encourage your work.
No, that's not my job.
Life cannot be that hard.
So you gonna just say, yo, jump, bro, jump.
I pay my taxes. I call the cops.
If you want to jump,
I call the cops.
But if somebody believe in signs, they hear that, they out of here.
I'm gonna jump.
Yes,
that's a sign, and they gonna go.
And I did the right thing by calling the cops and keeping pushing.
You stood there and called the cops, or you walked away and called the cops?
I stood there like, yo, listen, he's here. I watched. No, I seen it. I called the cops and I left. Guess what? They called me 30 minutes later. I'm like, yo, that was like 30 minutes ago. She said, yeah. I'm like, all right, click. I hung up on him. I'm like, if he died, I did my job.
So you don't know if he jumped or not?
Nah, it wasn't on the news.
I'm about to say you ain't search. I'd have been searching.
Yeah,
it wasn't on the news. If nobody looking for him, it's not on the news.
Nah, come on, it's Channel 12 would have that had that on.
If he was messing up traffic, for real.
He would have been messing up traffic.
Yikes. Yikes.
You consider yourself a fuck the police type of person?
No, I don't.
I think I would have been a fucked up police officer, and then I think I would have improved with time. Like,
But do you consider yourself that person now?
no, because I think when I was younger, I think I would have. But at this age,
Were you? What you mean you would have? Were you a fuck the police kind of person as a youngster?
oh, F those police?
Yes.
That's what we talking about?
Yeah.
Nah, like some of them, I knew they was racist, but I knew all of them wasn't.
But you wasn't like, I hate all
Nah.
cops. No?
One thing about me, I got stopped and frisked like 10 times in one day.
Wow.
So that would make you like dislike them. Like I'm coming from school, I'm playing ball. Like I'm not committing no crimes.
That's insane.
I should be able
I'm
to
like,
walk
ooh.
around with a book bag. Like it just.
When
just
I was
weird
younger, I didn't
stuff
like
that.
cops. But that was like a personal thing because my father was in jail. My father passed in jail, so it was like, ooh, y'all disgusting to me.
And he was in there wrongfully, or?
No, I ain't see that part.
Alright, my fault.
I ain't see that part. I ain't see that part.
They would laugh.
He did the crime.
He would laugh.
He
I
did
had
the
to
crime,
ask.
but it was like he wasn't. He had cancer. He got cancer while he was in there, so
Damn.
he wasn't taken care of properly the way he was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And you know they don't be caring about
And
them.
I felt a way about police for a long time.
No, but
After
ain't that correction officers?
everybody that wore a badge, I felt the way about.
Basically.
Honestly, I was young. I was 5. I was mad young, so I felt the way about everybody. And then I got older, like, bro. I mean, like, what I'm gonna do? You know what I mean?
There's a lot you could have did. There's a lot you
At
could have
5?
did. No, that could have motivated you to become a eternal, like a lawyer or something like that.
I'll stay away from them as far as I could.
Whatever works for you. You feel me?
Yeah.
Alright, conversation's getting deep, so let's just keep on getting.
Yeah.
Mayor Adams versus the Brooklyn Nets.
Oh, what?
Tell me about that, right? 'Cause I don't think I know about that.
Alright, so March 7th. This podcast probably out March 7th. If it's not, don't matter. March 7th. The mandate is getting lifted in bars, anywhere you could go, schools.
Is it? I don't think
that.
it's schools yet.
Yeah,
It
Is
is.
it schools yet?
It's
I thought it was just
schools.
like bars,
Let
restaurants,
me-
and theaters.
Schools, everything. But Kyrie still can't play. I don't understand that.
Wow.
He can't play. Like, so what's the difference? What's the difference?
It's a mandate, right, for them? To they're supposed to get vaccinated, the players.
Yeah, but if you're lifting, I'm not vaccinated. She's not vaccinated.
What?
And my fault.
Yeah,
Got me wrong.
Yo, mute that.
that was crazy.
Please.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, wildin'.
I'm not vaccinated.
That was crazy.
Don't even. We haven't
Just don't repeat that.
Yeah.
Rewind. Fast forward. Reverse.
Yo, my fault.
You
I
was
didn't do
swallowing.
Now you know how I be feeling.
Yeah, that was okay.
That's nothing personal. It wasn't
I
personal.
know.
Alright, but everybody that's not vaccinated is able to go out now and enjoy their time. Right?
Really?
Yes.
No, yo, I
Yes.
mask.
What are you talking about?
Just school. They still. You gotta wear mask.
Alright, so
That's
whatever,
that's
but
a good thing.
whatever they say,
From what I know, it's only restaurants, theaters, and bars.
in schools too.
I didn't see the school.
And gyms.
Yeah,
Gyms too.
And Yonkers.
Yeah.
But they never did
But
it.
Yonkers is different. Yeah, Yonkers is different.
Yonkers at 5 blocks
Yonkers
from
don't
the
count.
Bronx.
That's
Yeah.
not New York City, so they don't
Yeah.
count as us.
Exactly.
So what about the
In
gyms?
West
I don't know
Coast.
about the gym.
I didn't see gym neither.
Now, Jim, I seen Jim.
I don't know.
I believe I seen Jim.
Yeah.
I believe I seen Jim.
So I'm gonna tell y'all what I feel about this. Well, were you done?
Yeah, go ahead, do it.
So look, if we think about it on an economic level, right? What is it right now? Tax season. Of course I'm gonna lift. Go and spend your money in the restaurants. Absolutely. Go spend it. And then what's gonna happen? The case is gonna rise back up.
Another variant gonna drop.
Everything's gonna
And
close
then
back
boop, boop.
down when everybody is done with their tax money. That and people are so I don't know how
What's
no
gonna
one
happen after
sees
that?
it.
The booster is gonna be
How
how
does-
you're
bro,
vaccinated.
how
fully
does
vaccinated.
nobody
Watch.
see it? Like,
Watch that.
They want you to go outside and spend
Mark my
money.
words.
It's clear as day.
Mark my words.
It's so easy. They started lifting stuff when they was giving out the stimulus and doing all that. And then what they did, closed it back down after the money was gone. It's a strategy. They have to build it. And we over here funding wars. Where that money coming from? Your taxes that you about to put back into the stores.
When the new COVID
Variant drop.
come out, this better get 100 views.
Yo.
Cause she is talking facts.
It's true.
It's so obvious. It's sad.
This is the okie doke for them to bring out a new variant.
Let's go outside. Everybody gonna go. People love going to Red Lobster when they get the tax. Why do people like going to Red Lobster and City Island in Texas? Why is that? Like, that's their favorite two places, City Island, Red Lobster.
Is it people? Is
City Island too crowded? I'm going. Yeah, though.
Yo, check her post, cause
I'm only talking about my people. Why do they do this? It's like that, and then they buy.
Seafood expensive.
They buy a new TV every year.
You can't swipe food stamps in those spots you talking about either.
We know where that's coming from, and they got cash or one of them H&R Block cards.
Stop dissing my black people.
Yo.
Stop dissing my black people.
You know they give I ain't gonna lie, every year.
Love us, rather.
My people upset me when it comes to tax. Some of them, not all of them.
Really?
Yeah, they priorities are messed up.
It's bad, bro.
But black people priorities always been messed up for years. That's a fact. We just
learned behavior.
Well, certain people starting to learn how to do certain things.
Working in retail, you see it. It's like, I just saw you buy a TV last year. What happened to your TV? Why you buy another one?
Nothing.
Why you buy another new shit? Tax season to come, you gotta buy a new TV. Why? Why you gonna buy new couches? Why? What happened to the couches last year?
Why you don't buy a monthly car?
It's really it's beyond me.
People priorities is messed up.
It's beyond
like that. Black people priorities always been messed up.
And they're gonna be the ones that go out there. Oh, it's lifted. We going outside. We outside.
They're gonna be the ones. They're gonna be mandated. That's how you're gonna be fully vaccinated. You're not gonna be fully vaccinated. Just shoot shots. Watch.
I know
they're gonna pull it.
I know I'm about to pull a sidebar. This is how I know black people priorities is messed up. I was talking to my old basketball coach, right? He's Caucasian. This is gonna sound crazy.
Okay.
Y'all know the prostate. I know how to word it now. Y'all know the prostate cancer thing that you got to get your anus checked. He got his check in his 30s.
You supposed to.
You're supposed to get checked in your 40s.
Well, that's when but some people doing it 30s.
So that's what
they
I mean.
doing 30s and again in their 50s.
But
so you don't gotta do 40s.
But every black person I know did it in their 40s.
You know people that actually did it.
Yes,
I know people that never did it.
That's crazy, and they need to. But when I spoke to him, he's like, "Yeah, I did it in the 30s," and I'm like, "30s?" I'm like, "It's supposed to be in the 40s." He said, "You know how that go."
Check, yeah.
But you know what he meant when he said.
And he might. You never know. It could have been like a
genetic.
In his family, that could be something that. All right, I got.
It's a possibility. He ain't say that, but what caught my attention was you know how that go.
Bro, black people don't go to the doctor like that.
And that's.
And black men will let a black female go to the doctor, and if they good, they think they good.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
That's a fact.
It's like, well, you ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing.
You fucking time.
What?
Tina, Barbara.
Go to the doctor.
And
what are you talking about? Go to the doctor.
Crazy.
It's like they be scared to, and then don't let you tell somebody, oh, I got a doctor's appointment. Why? You good? Bro, I'm just getting a checkup.
That's it.
That's crazy to me too.
That's all.
Why I got it? Because I'm going to the doctor. The problem?
You know what's crazy? I went to the doctor 2 days ago. Someone was like, "Yo, you good?"
Yo, somebody asked me that. I had a doctor's appointment like a week ago, and I'm like, "God, now I got a doctor's appointment at so and so time." You alright, bro? You don't go to the doctor? What? Well, am I okay? I'm great.
And that's a black thing. That's why black people be dying from heart attacks, everything, because they don't get checked up. Like, heart attacks could just randomly happen. Like, you go to the doctor.
I know a 25-year-old that had one of that. Like, it's
so
possible.
It's like sometimes like you need to check up on your body. You have to. You got to see what's going on because you're getting older. Like, my sugar is different from the sugar that I had when I was younger. So I gotta watch it. Yeah, I gotta watch my sugar.
I gotta watch my sugar.
Yeah, I'm just.
You gotta watch your salt. All type of stuff.
Yeah, as you get older, because everything that you used to eat when you was younger, you can't do the same.
Hydration is everything at this age. It's like you really feel when you dehydrate.
Shit, let's pick up the wool and
No, I want a shrimp.
Patty McPatty. Hydration is really everything because you feel when you dehydrated now. When you was a kid, people would say, drink water. You ain't never know what that meant to feel dehydrated when you was younger. You feel it. That's good. You happy about it now, ain't you? That's good.
I was forced.
You happy about it now, right?
My mom ain't have no juice in the refrigerator, so we had to drink.
I mean, that's a lot of us.
Kool-Aid would make a you get a
I hate it.
Go get a 25-cent packet. Oh my. What they was like 10 cents back then?
Yes, 15. Oh, they 25 now? Yeah. Are you sure it's not 50?
I haven't bought one in a long time.
I think it's 50.
That's crazy, y'all.
50. Them shits used to be 15 cents. Ted said.
My mother was the queen of
Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
Her
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid, her
But you see,
tamarind.
Kool-Aid was
different, bro.
Kool-Aid. They tricked us with the Kool-Aid. All that is just sugar.
Oh
And
my
water.
God. I remember we used to dye our hair with the Kool-Aid.
I dyed my hair like 3 times.
With Kool-Aid.
You got your hair with Kool-Aid?
Yeah, cherry
Yeah.
Kool-Aid. Get the little burgundy vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Before your mother let you buy that, of course.
For real?
Yes.
A lot of
bro.
a lot of females you
sis.
know have dyed their hair
Yep.
with Kool-Aid.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Either the blue one or
the green with the green and the blue, and then the purple and the red, and the orange one. Don't forget orange. Orange is lit too.
I never did. I was always scared of orange hair.
And this was back in the days,
Orange is
right?
fire.
So since we talking about back in the days,
Uh-oh.
if you go back to if you go back to a certain age, what age would it be and why?
14.
Whoa, you went back.
What age?
14.
21.
Okay.
So you can be legal?
No.
Okay.
I'm legal.
No, I'm like, I said 14.
Nah, I
legal.
Why
would do
14?
different things.
Because that was a hell of a time. 14. No bills really.
So you would just go back just to relive it.
Yeah, 14.
You just want.
That's it. She just want to live it again. She just want to have some fun.
Why you said 21?
21, because
Why?
that's when I started like battle rapping and stuff, and I would do
that's
a
dope.
lot of stuff
That's
different.
dope.
If I
Oh, yeah,
if I knew what
that's
I
right.
know now,
What would
I
be
would do
one thing that you would have changed?
I would take it. I would have took it serious. I did not take it serious.
What?
I would have definitely took it serious.
You think if you took it serious, you think that you... I do have a question about that. Like, as a battle rapper, can you... Because you are doing it now because you eliminate yourself as a battle rapper. But you think a battle rapper could battle rap and make it into the industry? Music industry?
What is it?
No?
I think it's a few.
Yeah.
Like you have like surf.
right.
Surf.
You said so 2
Surf.
times.
I wouldn't
That's
say
it. I don't think it's nobody else.
Did it really battle rap?
I don't think it's nobody else.
That's messed up.
And that's bad.
A lot of battle rappers, they sound like they're battling on the beat. You don't hear that? A lot of people can't make music. They don't know the transition. I'm glad I did the transition when I did, but I also would say if I would have took battle rap a little bit more serious, I would have been up a little bit more right now. You know
So
what I mean?
you think you would have... So, alright, so you telling me that you would have been able to make that transition?
Yeah,
Alright, but I believe it.
100%.
I believe it.
What age for you?
18.
Why?
Because that's when I first caught my first case.
So you would reverse
And not for the case.
Yeah, caught no
Okay.
cases.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that is. That
That's
is.
it.
14 is just a hell of a time. Just trying to think.
And we all want to be adults or something.
I feel that
Yeah.
because I 14 was adult. That's why.
Probably not.
Very much so.
Probably. I'm like,
He was outside.
14, 15.
You were definitely out. When you was 14, I was 14. Right?
Yeah.
Nah.
You all was 14. Well, I probably was 13.
She want to say nah.
Nah.
I probably was 13. No, you was 13 when she was 14.
For real?
Yeah, we younger
You
now.
right. You right.
But we was outside.
Yo, when we drunk scissor.
13.
I think 13, 14. Yo, 14.
That's what I
that
was
was
saying.
Hello, blue.
I have a 13-year-old child. She
I was playing. Yeah, you do.
Cycle is always a cycle. You better
Oh
watch
my
that.
gosh.
Always
Nah,
He's
I ain't
nothing
gonna
like
lie.
us. He's
That was my
nothing-
first time
I am
drinking.
nothing like
I
he was
really
when I was young.
yo, for real.
He's nothing like that.
It's night and day.
I know.
Night and day.
He's nothing like what we were back in the day at all. He was, I was crazy
your
back
godchild.
in
Crazy Lord.
No. It's my God right there. It's my God. You're about
No, he wasn't bugging.
That was my first time drinking that day.
Scissor.
Fact.
And you was throwing up your shit.
Scissor.
Yeah, but that wasn't the only drink I had.
Oh.
Scissor.
What else you
like,
was
We
drinking?
was drinking.
You had Cisco with us before?
If it was that day, I had everything. I had everything that day. I swear to
Yo,
God. I had
he's so
everything.
old. That was a hell of a
Scissor.
time. We used to be on the
Scissor
block
was
just
crazy.
wilding on both
Scissor
sides of
tasted
the
like
block.
juice. No lie. Scissor ain't drink.
Oh,
Cisco
no,
tastes
it's
like
so
syrup, man.
Like, it's so much. It's like
It's like
maple
medicine.
syrup. Oh, it was bad.
And someone was like, "Yo, bring back Scissor." I'm like, "No, don't bring that back."
It was bad.
It was really bad.
That was
Then
bad.
Then after that, I think I had some. They gave me some brown liquor. It wasn't Henny
Oh,
though.
E&J.
Oh,
Christian
yeah.
Brothers. No, it was
E&J.
Christian Brothers.
No, E&J.
It was
It
Christian
was the
Christian
first. It was
Brothers.
the first floor. The first floor guys. I forgot who that was. In Hershey building.
I don't know. Y'all know
Some
better
heavy
than me.
set dude. Yeah.
They gave y'all E&J.
I ain't gonna lie.
They tried to
I
cut
remember one
bolts.
time when that's like E&J, right?
Disgusting.
We was kids and she called me crying. Yo, I love you. I'm like, where you at? She was a block. I'm like, what party you at? I went to go get her. She was smacked, bro.
Where
And
was
that was like 14.
It was a hell of a time.
It was a boying party, like a house party. And I don't know who phone she called me from. And it was like,
how the fuck I'm
she
calling
called,
you?
You called Flip House. And called crying. I'm like, I love you.
What's wrong?
We kids. I'm in my boy. I'm in my little boyfriend house too. First off, what I was doing. Hello.
That right. Why am I calling your boyfriend house for you?
Calling my boyfriend
at
for me.
14, 13. Right. Hello.
It was a time. That was a time. I
That's
would go
one
back
of the
to
best.
that
Yeah, I would. That's isn't it? I'm tripping. No, I'm like, isn't it the 90s? That I'm tripping.
Oh,
I'm tripping. I'm too old.
Well,
Good night.
on that note, sometimes you need clarity. She started going, why? Stop it.
It's game on. It's game on. Yeah. Bet your bottom dollar, you know I be riding hot seat. On set, drop the hot beat. Think of try me, could take the smoke. I heard you said you will, but I know you won't. No, you won't. Just another day in the hoopla. With them dreams, die fiends be netting like they fruit flies. Times recurring, we on rewind, peace sign. In the meantime, I'm gon' peace mine, he fine. Let me be focused, I'm gon' decline. We don't matter to none of y'all, we just gon' keep dying.
We die.
That's ill. For my king, I'm by his bedside, dressed straight up, oh yeah, my head high.